Hi there, we're in the Crutchfield car listening room today to do a little mad science experiment with a set of really old and worn out factory speakers. Now the thing about factory speakers is that when you first buy your car, they can sound fantastic. They're very efficient, so they play pretty loudly, and they're fairly accurate because they're in good shape, they're brand new. But they degrade over time. Heat, extreme cold, and in many places extreme humidity conspire to take their toll. And after a while, the surrounds deteriorate, the cones fall apart, they can crack and tear. The problem is, it's a gradual process. It happens over time, so you train your ear to get used to the sound. And as it gets worse, you don't quite hear how bad it is. It would be one thing if you jumped in the car and heard this. Then you would know that something was terribly wrong. But it doesn't. It doesn't go out all at once. Like I said, it deteriorates over time, and so your ear gets used to it. To make that point clear, we're going to have a little fun today. We're going to bring in three of our experts, a couple of our home riders and one of our car riders, to do a blind A/B test with these factory speakers, these ugly guys right here, and a set of really nice Focal speakers. We will cover them with this acoustically transparent cloth so that they can't see which speakers they're listening to. And then we're going to start them off with the set of Focal components, which are, sound beautiful. They have warm sound, really nice high notes, really full and rich bass. And we're not going to tell them that we're comparing them to the factory speakers. We're just going to tell them that we're comparing them to a potential competitor. And we're going to see what their immediate visceral reaction is.
So it's a very warm sound, very distinct vocals, it's not muddy, with the music you can hear them separately. Wow. So how that's supposed to sound? Okay.
Go across those tracks.
Pretty dramatic difference. Pretty pinch sounding in the upper, and I think I'm hearing some static on one side. These are a little bit better. Sweet relief.
You're listening to
A pair of blown factory speakers.
Yeah.
Well, that was blown.
At least, pretty sure. I can't tell. That was holding my like piece of foam, but yeah. So
A little staticky action.
So as you can see, it was pretty apparent to all of our listeners, and I'm sure to you listening at home, that which were the factory speakers and which were the nice Focals. I mean, the difference was so stark that nobody could mistake one for the other. So if you have a set of factory speakers that you need to replace, give one of our experts a call.